Peace. My name is Nala Saeed Allah, co-owner of Supreme Wellness, along with my Earth and wife, Divine is Earth. Today I'm here to talk to you about African traditional health and healing sciences as taught by Dr. Kofi Asare. Again, my name is Nala Saeed Allah. I'm from Lafayette, Louisiana, and I was pretty much born and raised in Southwest Louisiana and have lived here practically all my life. Um, we specialize in helping to heal the unhealable. I've been around plants pretty much all my life. My father is a plant and soil scientist. He received his bachelor's degree from Southern University, Prairie View University for his master's. So I pretty much came out with a green thumb. So I got my basic foundation of plants around what my father taught me. And I grew with a fascination of herbs. I used to have a picture of Booker T. Washington and other great giants such as George Washington Carver hanging up in my bedroom wall. So that's where I kind of got grounded in my foundation of herbs. Eventually, I kind of got more serious as I ventured into college, and on my father's bookshelf was African Holistic Health by Dr. Africa. I cracked open that book because I'm a bookworm, and I became fascinated. And as chance would have it, one of my friends, whose name is Ogun, happened to have that particular book, and I said I remembered it. And it was from that conversation when I was 19 years old with my friend, and we were going through different things with nutrition, I became even more ingrained and fascinated. But the foundation of my journey towards vegetarianism and becoming more informed and more involved with my cultural eating practices came about after I graduated out of college. After I graduated out of college, I got sick, like most of my peers or fellow naturopaths or practitioners. I felt sick, did not know what was going on with me. So I did what any sensible person would do. I went to the doctors, and the doctors couldn't tell me squat. So when they couldn't tell me squat, I said, hey, H2O is probably my best friend. So I drank a lot of water. I began to research even more in the things that I had studied in the past. And I was reading various different articles on the web, researching ancient wisdom from different religions and philosophies. And I decided that I could heal myself since the doctor couldn't do squat for me. So subsequently, what I did, I went on a fruit and vegetable fast. Then I did a juice fast. And after I did a juice fast, I did a water fast. And after a certain amount of time, all my problems began to disappear. It was from that point that I decided, hey, this is probably for me. So making a long story short, eventually I came to the conclusion that meat was just not in it for me. And I studied and researched and found out that meat was not at all the original practice for black people world over. In fact, meat is not really good for human consumption, but especially of those people who consider themselves people of African descent or black, or even for other original people, sometimes so-called people of color, which happen to be people who are not of Caucasian descent. However, digressing, getting back to the topic at hand, the African holistic traditional healing and nutritional sciences. Dr. Kofi Asare is a healer from Ghana. He is from the community state, the Krobo community state, the Nam people. Dr. Asare is a master healer, and he has healed various different people of so many different types of so-called diseases and sicknesses and illnesses just by introducing a form of nutrition and using herbs as a way to clean and rebuild the body back to its original state, back to homeostasis. Now, when we say African holistic health, what are we talking about? What do we say when we're talking about Chinese traditional medicine? We're talking about a systematic approach of cultural wisdom of a people used in order to bring the community into wellness again, or to maintain wellness. And certainly people on the continent presently known as Africa certainly had this same type of wisdom. African holistic health and nutritive sciences is very old. It's very old, it's very ancient, and it's not new at all. However, it's being presented as new to you because we have not heard of it. I met Dr. Kofi Asare in 2009, and I was blown away. And he basically has enhanced my learning. Dr. Asare is like family, and me and my wife have learned a great deal from Dr. Asare and continue to learn a great deal from Dr. Asare, as well as other great master healers. I'm also a trained iridologist under Dr. Paul Goss, receiving certification from him in 2009 as well. In 2009, I received my basic training and certificate under Dr. Kofi Asare here in the United States. And in 2011, during the month of February until the month of March, I received advanced training in African traditional health and healing and nutritive sciences in Ghana, staying with Dr. Asare in the city of Tema, traveling to various different places like Tema, Accra, Akwakwa, Cape Coast, different parts across the country. But African holistic health is a very simple approach to healing. It's simple yet complex. The simplicity of it is based upon the fact that there is no disease that is unhealable. Notice I didn't use the word cure because certain people have copyrights on the word cure. But African holistic science's approach is that any disease can be healed. And what we mean by that is that if someone tells you that cancer can't be cured, cancer can't be healed, and all these other different various diseases, it's false. We have a saying in the African traditional sciences that if there is something that does not fit within the natural laws of things, that is false. Anything that does not conform to the natural laws is false. It's a falsehood. So certainly if nature could provide for an ant, it can certainly provide for the black man, woman, and child, and for human beings world over. So this ideology, this idea that is being passed down from various different snake oil salesmen draped up as doctors, we can easily come to the conclusion that this is obviously a lie. Now, with that said, African holistic health does not just encompass about nutrition and about herbs. It encompasses the total makeup of a person. Because when you talk about a whole person, a whole being, we cannot compartmentalize a human being like you would a car. Your brakes don't work anymore, so you send your car to the brake specialist, or you're having radiator problems and muffler problems, so now you're going to Meineke. You know, we don't do that in African holistic sciences. We deal with the root cause of the problem, and this is why healthcare in the American paradigm, or the allopathic paradigm of healing, is total nonsense, and it doesn't work. Make no mistake about it. Your doctors are not your friend at all. Your doctors are simply there to facilitate a treatment that will go ahead and bring them about money. And that's what it's about. So if you have a doctor who is telling you, I really think you should try this medication. I've solicited to several other clients, and it's worked wonders for them. But they never talk about creating something that will actually heal the body and bring it back into homeostasis. Then you're dealing with something or someone who's actually out there to deceive you. So here in the African traditional healing sciences, again, we deal with the whole person. So we deal with the cultural aspects of a person. These formulas that we have, or some of them are well over 1,000 years old. There's a product that we sell called Mama Vita. This product was used by the Kribo people, which is the people in which my teacher, Dr. Kofi Asari, is from. And this formula is well over 1,000 years old. To be exact, it's about 1,500 years old. It was used during wartime and famine. This is my bestseller, and it is a knockout. It gives you instant energy. The very fact that most of us have not ventured to the continent presently known as Africa, but our people came from there for the most part. The digestive floral in our stomachs, in our bellies, the systematic enzymes are still carried within our bodies. And so when we take these herbs, it works instantly, just like that. You feel the effects very deeply into the very core essence of your body. But again, African holistic health and healing sciences incorporates nutrition. And when we say nutrition, we're not just talking about what you put in your mouth. From the African perspective of healing, nutrition is the total encompassation of the world that we live in itself. So air is nutrition. Sunlight, which is very vital to Black people, is nutrition. Water is nutrition. Water is food. Air is food. The conversations that you have is considered food, because when you converse with people and you converse about negative things, surely you're creating an atmosphere of negativity around you and around the energy that comprises you and helps you to function on a level. It also creates a level of stress in the body. Okay, so this would be called junk food. Now, the opposite is true. When you're around positive people, you create an atmosphere of positivity, and subsequently positive things begin to come about around you. And positive thinking creates endorphins that help the body function and carry on through stressful times. And it even puts stress at bay. So when we're talking about African holistic health, we are talking about a complete, total system of healing that is used for our people and people world over. So this is the first video of many from me. You'll be hearing a lot more of me on various different topics. But I definitely wanted to give a very brief introduction into who I am, what we're about, and what we do. I offer iridology consultations. You can contact us at www.supremewellness.wordpress.com for more information. If you're interested in products that we sell, you can also go to the website again, www.supremewellness.wordpress.com. You can also follow us on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter at Knowledge Saeed Allah on Twitter. You can also follow us at Supreme Wellness on Twitter. That's SUPRM Wellness Supreme Wellness on Twitter. So with that said, peace.